So the programmatic CTV landscape has changed dramatically just in a handful of years. Initially, it was what is CTV? What is OTT? What is advanced TV? What is streaming? What does it mean? How do you buy it? Can you buy it programmatically? And so we had to go out and educate the marketplace, educate the buyers. And then the buying community really settled into being comfortable buying in an upfront fashion, buying in guaranteed deal types, which was really how the publishers were monetizing their inventory. What we're seeing now is more and more publishers emerging, more and more quality content coming into the programmatic marketplaces, and buyers sort of awakening to this idea of, hold on a second, I still want the security of reserving that scarce premium inventory, but I want to buy it. I want to transact on it in the way that I want to transact on it, in the way that I feel most comfortable. And that is in a dynamically biddable environment. So what's PubMatic's role in that experience? So first and foremost, we want to help publishers to monetize every single possible impression in a CTV marketplace. And we know that one of the best, cleanest ways to do that is through a header product. We brought to market OpenWrap OTT, which is header bidding for CTV and OTT, that helps publishers organize and monetize all of their demand sources so that they're getting the best and most appropriate demand for each impression. Similarly, buyers have more insight into what publishers have in the marketplace. They have more transparency, and they have the ability to forecast and scale across scarce premium supply. Separately, developing fraud-free environments. We know that as marketplaces mature, as has with CTV, bad actors emerge. And it's our responsibility as ad tech providers to ensure the safety and integrity of the marketplace. We've extended our fraud-free guarantee to CTV so that buyers have the peace of mind and security when they're buying CTV through our platform. And lastly, it's really about ensuring that we're developing the right partnerships with third-party providers. So, for example, we recently announced a relationship with Samba TV, where we're monetizing their extensive first-party CTV data to help deliver a TV audience in a programmatic environment. These are thoughtful, research-based solutions as we're watching the CTV marketplace really change and evolve over time and develop. We're watching what publishers' needs are, what viewers' needs are, and the consumption behavior changes are, and how buyers are wanting to buy. And all of that is preserving the integrity of the environment and helping it to really grow and to blossom.
And finally, I wanted to ask, coming from Disney, coming from the programming side, what are some expectations of programmers, if you could generalize, around what they want from an SSP?
The general expectations of programmers for SSPs are really three parts: monetization, forward thinking, and support for each individual programmer's business needs. So what do I mean by that? First and foremost, SSPs have to be brilliant at the basics of monetization. Can't just be great, you have to be excellent. You have to be best in class. That is the reason why SSPs exist. Secondly, SSPs have to have their finger on the pulse of what's next. How is viewer behavior changing? What are the changes in how buyers buy? How are publishers bringing their content to the market? And they have to be able to support a publisher's business, not just today and 18 months from today, but 3 years from now, 6 years from now, 15 years from now. Publishers are really busy developing great content and engaging with their audiences. And very few publishers have the luxury of being both content providers and also ad tech platforms. So that's our responsibility, to take that stress away from them and be brilliant at the basics of monetization so they can build great consumer experiences. The last piece is about ensuring the business needs of each publisher. So what I mean by that is every single publisher is going to have a different need for programmatic based on how they already go to market. And we're absolutely seeing that as CTV emerges as a more prolific media type in the programmatic space. Streamers have been very used to monetizing in an upfront environment through guarantees. Their use case for programmatic will be really different from a publisher who's leaned into programmatic from day one and really grown up through programmatic pipes. So in ensuring we understand intimately their business needs and can provide them great tech, we have the ability to help them thrive in a programmatic environment that's unique to them. And again, that is a basic expectation of SSPs, especially in new formats and growth formats that many publishers are just now dipping their toe into.